What's up, guys? Tom Jim here. Today I am bringing you my updated graphic novel hardcover trade paperback collection video. It hasn't been quite a full year yet since the last collection video that I had was in October. It's pretty close near there, and since I don't think I'm gonna get anything up until then. Right, probably in the middle of October. When I'll be getting something. I thought it'd be a fine time to get this video posted, this updated video posted. As you'll get to see soon, as soon as the video starts, when I start showing you stuff, that my library has grown tremendously. I am super excited to finally display my collection after a whole year worth of collecting. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. A quick scan of all my little figurines and stuff like that. Pretty neat. Yeah, just the usual stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the first little bit. Now, the first little bit is I have indeed collected all of the Infinity Saga sort of storyline with Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet and stuff like that. The Infinity Crusade, the first one, the first trade paperback, I got at my local comic shop. The second one I got on IST. I'm really excited to finally get a collection collected. It's when you finally get a full set, it's very satisfying to me. When I finally have a set that I have been wanting to round off and stuff like that, to me it just makes me feel very satisfied. And so, yes, I finally got it all collected and hey, it's awesome. Next trade paperback that I got right here is Spirits of Venom. Now, I actually had this in storage for the longest time. I forgot I actually had this. And when I went back into storage, I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I forgot I had this. So, it's an old Venom story with Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, stuff like that. I like the Eddie Brock version of Venom. I have all the Lethal Protector, the Madness, Funeral Pyre, the Hunger, not the Hunger, the Madness. What else was there? There was all kinds of other Separation Anxiety. All those old Venom stories I have in singles. I want to get the trade for at least Lethal Protector. I don't know about maybe the Enemy Within was also the one I have as well. I might get that too, more than likely. But we'll see how things go once. Hopefully, I get a new bookshelf very soon. Because as you'll get to see, my bookshelf is running very short of room. Next up is Executioner's Song. I got this off IST. I read this when I was little, maybe probably about my teen years, maybe. So decided to get it and read it again. Good stuff. I mean, it just, like I said, a lot of stuff is for nostalgia purposes. I got it because I read it and I really wanted to read it again. I plan on getting some more X stuff, possibly Bishop's Crossing. Who knows? Executioners, the Execution Agenda. So I might get that. I'll get more X stuff soon because X-Men are pretty cool, especially the early '90s and late '80s type of deal. All of Chris Claremont stuff was really good. So yeah, that'd be great. I don't think I'd enjoy that. Avengers Disassembled. Of course, I have already talked about that. New Avengers, Volume 1, I've already talked about that. And big shout out to David M. from the Omnibus Collector group that I'm part of. I'll leave it, I'll talk about a little bit of that later, but thank you, David, for this awesome acquisition, man. This is, oh my gosh. This is perfect. Like, last collection video, I showed you that I only had the trade paperback, and I was going to tell you guys that I was going to get the hardcover. I never did, and it worried me. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to get it, or I didn't get on top of it fast enough to get a hardcover from IST. But I finally got it, and I am super happy. I was gonna get the box set to this, to Civil War, and I was like, oh man, you know, it was $500, and I was like, oh no, you know, it won't be the same, and this and that, and it's gonna cost a lot of money. Luckily, this was happened, and now I don't have to worry about getting the box set. I know there's a lot of other tie-ins that are really good, especially the Amazing Spider-Man one, which is, my God, that the asking price for that is just insane. But yeah, I might get that sooner or later. I might get that. I don't know. We'll see. But this right here, this book right here, the crowning achievement. I'm so super duper happy. So thank you, David. You know, again, shout outs to you, man. That's awesome. Another shout out goes to Johnny D for the Spider-Man Back in Black. Now, you may remember from the last video, I only had the Peter Parker version. And I was kind of worried there that I would not be able to collect the group, the set. I was like, oh, you know, because it's actually a pretty rare book. But I another crowning jewel in my collection. I am super happy for this. So, you know, I know he's not part of the group anymore, but you know, if you're watching this, thank you. I appreciate it. And oh man, yes. My library just looks so much more awesome with that. Thank you so much. The next set of books I have is The Invincible Iron Man by Fraction and LaRocca, volumes 1 and 2. I don't know if they're going to be able to complete this set. It doesn't look like it. A lot of people have said that the later stuff, like Fraction's run on Iron Man, sort of fizzled out after volume 2. Still, though, it would be nice to collect the entire set, even though I may not like it, or I may not be as interested in it as volume 1 and 2. But I don't know. I'm OCD about that stuff, and I really would like to finish off that run. So if anyone from Marvel that's in the group, or maybe even watching this video somehow on YouTube, could you guys please round out the set, because my OCD is kicking in and I really would like to complete the set. So yeah, I got these two off of IST as well. The next couple of books right here are the entire Thor GMS run, which I have done reviews of this in the past when it was in singles. Shout outs go to Brandon L from the group. Got a really good deal off of this, guys, and I am super happy with that deal, man. I love Thor's JMS stuff. I know a lot of people say that Simons's Thor is really good. I like this Thor too. And there's another set of Thor books that are really good, which I'll talk about later. But yeah, this stuff is really good too. I really enjoy JMS's stuff, which is all the basis for the MCU, by the way. All the MCU stuff is sort of based off of JMS's stuff on Thor. He actually makes a cameo in Thor in the first Thor movie too, so which is kind of crazy. Annihilation, book 3. Already talked about that. Planet Hulk. This is a new acquire too. I told you guys beforehand that if you want to read War Hulk, which is the next book right there, read Planet Hulk. In the sort of, I guess, fairness of it all, you can just read Planet Hulk and be pretty much done with it, because it's a great standalone story, man. You don't really need to have or read anything after or anything before. All this is just like, it's just a great story. You could actually sort of this actually could be a graphic novel, you know, because there's no really. It does tie into some Illuminati and stuff like that, but to be honest, it really is just a standalone story, and it's just a stupendous Hulk story. So, yeah, one of the best ever. You know, if not the best Hulk story ever. You know, War Hulk was really good too, and yeah, I love these two books. Love it. Secret Invasion. Secret Warriors Complete Collection Volumes 1 and 2. The omnibus is... I don't know. I've lost hope of trying to get Secret Warriors omnibus. I don't think I'll ever get that. I really do love Secret Warriors, though. I love reading it like this. And to be fair, I'm not really all that sad with getting Secret Warriors in the complete collection, because the spines look really nice together. I really do like it like that. And two, big omnibuses and stuff like that, they're very nice. Don't get me wrong, I love big omnibuses, but having the stories sort of break up in these volumes and just a little bit, bits and chunks like this, it's sort of, for me as a reader, it's a little bit better, because I like to take a break between my things, and just getting through one volume one at a time. It's sort of a time saver, and you don't have to bookmark it and stuff like that. So yeah, I do like these complete collections a lot. So if I can't find an omnibus, I will definitely be getting stuff in complete collections or epic collections or what have you. So yeah. Also, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. This is what it's going to be based off of this Hickman's Secret Warrior run. Yeah, man. Love it. Volume 1 and 2 of X-Force. I got these off of IST in hardcover. I did not think I would get these guys in hardcover. When I saw them in hardcover on IST, I was like, yes, getting it. Bam, done. Yes, it was very satisfying to see this. I really liked. A lot of people don't like this. I really liked X-Force. I really loved it when back when I did reviews for the singles. You guys, I told you guys I really loved it. Now I'm missing Messiah War, which just goes in between volumes 1 and 2. A long time ago, when back when I was doing reading the single issues and stuff like that, I saw the hardcover. Long time ago. I really wish I would have picked that up, so that would have basically gotten the complete set of this story arc. And now I regret it. But it happens. Stuff like that happens. Doom War. Funny thing. Okay, so here's the thing with Doom War. Doom War is actually my first purchase off of IST, and it's funny because this is actually the first book that comes after my collection video, my first collection video. Very, very weird, very almost very coincidental. But Doom War is my first book off of IST, and this has been here the longest since the last video, and so this one sort of holds a little special place in my heart right here. Doctor Doom, can't go wrong with Doctor Doom. Dark Avengers, the complete run on here, very cool. Siege, a lot of people have the oversized hardcover. This one only had the regular premium cover, which is fine. I'm good with it. Avengers Children's Crusade, Thanos Imperative, AVX. You know how I feel about that. Okay, so we have the complete Incursions Time Runs Out, run by Hickman. I love this stuff. Hickman did an awesome, wonderful job on this. Super happy with it. The oversized hardcovers are out. Guys, should I upgrade to the oversized hardcovers? I really do love these though. I really like collecting the story and having the entire story with me. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Should I do it? Should I not? Should I just pass on it? I don't know. What do you guys think? I do like these books, but oversized, man. So much more better, but these aren't bad either. So yes, good stuff. So when Secret Wars comes out in hardcover, yes, it's just gonna make it so much more better. Infinity Revelation, Infinity. New book is Thanos, a God Up There Listening. This whole with the Infinity Relativity, this whole sort of like story arc sort of ties in together, which is why I put them all together. Now the Infinity Rail finale will be coming out next year, so I can round out these trilogies of original graphic novels from Jim Starlin. And yeah, so I can't wait for that. But I'm missing Thanos Rising, which is sort of it sort of completes this whole set right here. I'll eventually get that soon. But yeah, Thanos, he's awesome. I'm a fanboy. So yes. Ms. Marvel Volume 1, this is a fairly recent edition. If you haven't been reading Ms. Marvel, you really are missing out, in my opinion, because Ms. Marvel is basically modern day Spider-Man. You know, it's very fun, teenage drama and stuff like that, but it's fun. It's spunky. It has personality. She has personality. And she's very innocent, and she sees the world differently than we do, and you know, she's a fan of Marvel Universe just like we are, and I don't know. She's just relatable to me. She's just relatable because, you know, she has powers now that she's always dreamed of, but now she's kind of like, okay, I have these powers. Now I have a responsibility to protect the people I love and stuff like that. And it just reminds me of good old days with Spider-Man. It's just great. I love it. Volume 2 comes out next year, and definitely be getting that to collection. Okay, so excuse me. So I mentioned before that excuse me, the Simonson run was really good. You know, a lot of people hold that to high expectations and to a high standard. Thor: God of Thunder, man, by Jason Aaron. Wonderful, wonderful stuff, guys. It is just bar none one of the best. I really, really enjoyed Aaron's run on God of Thunder. I will be getting the Jane Foster Thor as soon as the oversized hardcover is coming out. I didn't want to get it to the premium just yet because I know I'm pretty sure they're going to go oversized with that one, because you know it sold really good, the singles and the actually the first premium actually sold out on IST for a while. They recently got some more, but so you know, it looks like they're gonna get another oversize for that one, which is hopefully soon we'll get an announcement for that, and I'll definitely be getting that. All 3 Superior Spider-Man volumes. Yes, guys, I read Superior Spider-Man. Yes, I'm reading Spider-Man again, and you know, like I said before, it's time. It's time that I let go and you know, let go of the past and start reading Spider-Man again to give him another chance. I love Superior Spider-Man. It was a great stuff. Now you may be wondering, well, where's Spider-Verse? You know, Spider-Verse came out and you don't have that. Well, since the next set of oversized hardcovers are going to deal with Spider-Verse, I'll just be getting that, and it's in the order that it was written in the supposed to go chronologically, and Spider-Verse had an issue with that, so I'm luckily I stayed my hand, because now I could read that chronologically and stuff like that and have that make it all make more sense to me, you know. So yep. Original Sin, I talked about this in a video. Death of Wolverine also talked about in a video, and Axis, I've also talked about that. But that just rounds out the entire Marvel shelf. Yes, all this is full. As you can remember, back then there was plenty of room that I had, and so the top shelf's all filled up. So let's go down to some of the DC stuff that I have. The first set of DC books that are going to talk about is the Batman Earth 1 by Geoff Johns. I absolutely love this Earth 1 stuff, man. I'm seriously considering getting the Superman 1 by JMS. They're just great stories. They're just, you know, you don't need to know much about the DC universe. It's just like, hey, just jump on in, have a good time, a good story, and that's pretty much it. And the feel of the hardcovers, man, they're just, oh, I just love them. Ooh. So yeah, that was very, very cool. DKR, everyone has DKR, you know, because everyone does, and it's yeah, it's just an essential. All-Star Batman and Robin. I've already talked about that. Kingdom Come now. Kingdom Come. I'm gonna talk about this for a little bit because the 25th, I believe it was 25th anniversary. Oversized hardcover, or I should say deluxe hardcover, because that's what DC calls them. It's gonna come out next year, and I'm still gonna keep this trade paperback. But I am definitely going to get the deluxe edition as well, because I think there's going to be more to it, more extras with that. And yeah, I think it just look better on the shelf, but I'm definitely going to be keeping Kingdom Come as for, like, you know, maybe go take it on trips and stuff like that, just for something for me to read while I go on trips and stuff like that. Killing Joke. What more can I say about Killing Joke, man? It is possibly the greatest Joker story ever told. I know there's a lot of controversy with it, with you know, Batgirl and you know, just the way Joker is. Guys, it's the Joker, okay? He's a sadistic, evil bastard. We all know that, and you know, you should know that going in. If you have sort of, if you have reasons. You find it disgusting what, you know, you know, his what he did was disgusting. Don't read it. Don't own it. It just makes common sense. Don't read it, you know, if you don't like it. But if you do enjoy a good Joker story, you know, one of the greatest ever, you know, it's an essential. Batman RP, still don't get it. Grant Morrison, I don't know, man. I just can't wrap my head around Grant Morrison, man. He's just, I don't know, man. He's just out there, guys. He's just out there to me. I don't get it. Maybe because I haven't read a lot of his earlier stuff with Batman, but yeah. I still plan on getting Scott Snyder's Batman stuff. I don't know when, but hopefully I'll be collecting that more soon. More of his stuff soon. Especially the Black Mirror. I really want to get the Black Mirror. I heard that's really good. Green Lantern Jeff Johns stuff. I already talked about this. You know, it's just awesome Jeff Johns stuff. You know, Flash, Flash Rebirth, Blackest Night, Brightest Day. Now, you may remember that I only had volumes 1 and 2. I finally got around to collect volume 3, which, you know, Brightest Day isn't his greatest work, in my opinion, but it does feel good, like I said before, to finally round off a collection of books. And I'm finally happy to get that. Now, there's an omnibus out for this. I don't know. I don't think I'll get the omnibus. This is pretty much satisfied. I'm satisfied with this. So, yeah. But, like I said, it feels good to finally collect a set of books that I really wanted to, you know, complete. And finally, you know, it bugs me not having a set, reading it, and not knowing how it ends. So, to have that finally happen, to finally see how it ends, it's satisfying to me. Yeah. Flashpoint, very good stuff. Justice League, Volume 1, everyone's got that. Wonder Woman, I'm hoping they, you know, I'm hoping they do an oversized hardcover, because they did, or deluxe editions, I keep on saying that for DC, I'm sorry guys. But they are doing deluxe editions for the Flash New 52 and the Aquaman 52, which I'm getting the Aquaman one because I heard, you know, that one was really well done by Jeff Johns. Everybody loved it. And so I'm hoping they do the same thing with Wonder Woman, because I love Brian Azzarello's Wonder Woman. The reason why I haven't gotten all the other Wonder Woman hardcovers and stuff like that is because Volume 2 is so extremely hard to find. Oh my gosh, like I don't know, man. I've looked everywhere I've looked on eBay. And it goes up quick on eBay, man. And I don't really know if I should buy off of eBay, man. I don't trust it. So, but if they do oversized hardcover, man, I would be super duper happy. DC. Yeah, if there's anybody from the DC listening to this in the group or whatever, can you please make that happen? Because I really do love Wonder Woman from Brian Azzarello, and I would really appreciate that. Forever Evil, like I said in the video, good stuff. Good stuff. Another one I had in storage was Spawn Trade Paperback number 2. And sort of to go back on this, actually I skipped this, to sort of transition better is I have the JLA Wildcats thing where, you know, where JLA was still an Image. Not JLA, but Wildcats was still an Image. So yeah, so that's a nice little transition, I think, right there with the book. And it was hard to see, but yeah. But both of those were in storage as well, with along with Venom Spirits of Venom. So yeah, good stuff. Walking Dead volumes 1 to 4. Still haven't collected more Walking Dead. I'm hoping to collect some more soon. I'm hoping I collect all of the trade paperbacks soon. Like I said before, with the Secret Warriors, I prefer with stories. Some stories like it just comes in bits and chunks. This is the same thing here. Yeah, with all the Image stuff, I just prefer it this way. I think the trade paperbacks look better this way. I've said before I do prefer hardcovers, which I do, which I may get on Saga, which I'll talk about in a moment. But as far as Walking Dead though, I think all the trade paperbacks look good together. Copperhead, good story. Let me see right here. Good story. Good story. I'm getting Volume 2 when it comes out. Same thing with, I've already talked about Wicked and Divine. Volume 2 is already out. Where am I at? Volume 2 is already out for Wicked and Divine. I'm going to get that soon. I think I'll get that next month as well. So, yeah. Saga. Everybody loves Saga. Like I said, I might get the hardcover just to double up on it. Up to Volume 4. Volume 5 is actually already out right now, and I'm definitely going to get that at the end of the month as well. Yeah, Image stuff, man. Dude, Image stuff. Image is just killing it right now. They have so many great stories going on. Yeah. I definitely agree with Comic Book Girl 19. It should be the big 3 now because, yeah, Image is just killing it with this stuff. Kick-Ass, of course. It's Kick-Ass. All Hail Megatron, I've already talked about that. One of the greatest, in my opinion, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, Transformer story ever told, ever written. I love it. Good stuff. Alright, so, big shout out to Trevor T. from the Omnibus Collector Group. Y the Last Man, guys. Oh my gosh. Brian K. Vaughan, Saga. Y the Last Man. Guys, he's just awesome. In my opinion, Brian K. Vaughan is probably one of the greatest writers of our time. Like, he's just, all of his work he's ever done is phenomenal. It's just, yeah, he's one of my favorite writers. I mean, maybe number 1 writer, because this right here, Y the Last Man, it just made me so happy to read this. It made me happy. It was just a great story. Great story. And, got me a little teary-eyed at the end. It pulled at the heartstrings a little bit. But it's just a great story all around. I'm actually going to make this a yearly read during the summertime because to me, it was just that good. And I really loved it. There's the Absolute out right now. I suggest if you have the shelf space to get the Absolute, because this definitely deserves reading, guys. I cannot recommend Y the Last Man highly enough. Other than Saga, because Saga's, equally as good. But yes, this needs to be read by everybody. Okay, guys. So yes, I am a total scumbag, guys. I am scumbag mode right now. I remember last video when I told you guys, yes, the Omnibus Infinity Gauntlet is out, and yes, you don't really need to get the Omnibus to get the whole story. Scumbag mode. I got the Infinity Gauntlet Omnibus, and I am not regretting it, not one bit, because the tie-ins to this, the Silver Surfer tie-ins that lead into it, and revolve around the story, and sort of end the story of Infinity Gauntlet. Great stuff, guys, man. I really want to get Jim Starlin's Silver Surfer stuff, man. Oh, man, that was great stuff. That was good stuff. I really liked it. Yes. So here I am, Omnibus. I'm loving it. My first big book that I've ever bought like this. Second one, I just finished reading this yesterday, the X-Men Avengers Onslaught Omnibus. Just finished this yesterday. A lot of people give this story crap for it. I got it because just for nostalgia purposes. To be quite honest, it's just for me nostalgia, and I enjoyed it. You know, I don't know about anybody else, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. So yes, these two big old monster books right here took up a lot of my shelf right here, but they look great together. Actually the first omnibus that I've ever purchased right here is Uncanny Avengers omnibus by Rick Remender. A lot of people say they don't like this because it ties in with Axis. Guys, the first bit of the omnibus and the last bit of the omnibus are the only parts that tie in with Axis. The rest of it with the Apocalypse Twins, very, very enjoyable. I liked it. I really did like it. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't know about the Uncanny Avengers that are now with the Vision and Scarlet Witch and stuff like that. Didn't really... I've heard very, 50-50 stuff with that. I don't know if I'll get that stuff if it comes out, but I really did enjoy this run, though. Very good stuff. Old Man Logan, still my favorite Marvel story ever written because it's Old Man Logan, and it's awesome. And I heard they're going to be basing a movie off of it. Yes. Fear Itself. Yeah, Fraction does not do good with team books and with events, but yeah, I don't know why I got it, but I got it anyway. She-Hulk by Charles Soule. Guys, Marvel, please, if you could, please collect Charles Soule's She-Hulk in oversized, please. Please? This is good stuff, guys. A lot of people give the art crap for this book, but look past the art, guys. The story is very well written. It's fun. It's very well written. It's very well thought out. Pick this up in trade and eventually upgrade to the hardcover because, like I said, it deserves it. If any book deserves it more, is this book, I think. And to finally round it all off, it's Silver Surfer, Requiem, and the two Ultimates, Volume 1 and Volume 2 that I have. So yeah, guys, that's it. Sorry this took so long. Longer than I wanted to. But, yeah, here we go. A full shelf there. And a nearly full shelf there. I plan on getting a new bookshelf soon. But, yeah, that's it, guys. Well, that's all I can say. That's all I really have to say. So thanks again. Thanks again for watching. See you guys later. Bye.